Hey everyone, it's been some time since I've done a video here on YouTube, and as many people know, I had to take a couple weeks off. I went on vacation. I'm actually in Greece right now, and I figured it'd be fun to actually do a little bit of video footage as I'm driving through, a neighborhood or two here in Greece. I'm actually on the island of Rhodos, and right now I am in a outskirt suburb. I don't know how to exactly call it. I'm outside of the city, but literally within like 10 minutes away from the main city of Rhodes. But I figured I'd show everybody what it looks like over here after the pandemic. It's been quite a few years since I've been here. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things have stayed the same. But I see that the real estate hasn't really taken off the way I did in the States. And it's a little bit, it's a little bit odd seeing that because there's a lot of vacancies. A lot of places have been left unfinished. It has a lot to do with the economy here too. It has a lot to do with the economy here too. But for some reason, I see opportunities. I just see a lot of opportunities here. I feel that as the cycle starts to wear off in the states, New York, Miami, California, all the Texas, all the places that had a real boom in real estate over the past few years, we're going to start seeing some cycles in other countries starting to take place. And I have a feeling that you're going to see a lot of outside money coming into places like Greece, especially on the islands, the waterfront properties, where you're definitely getting a lot more value than you would in other places. Obviously, you got to travel quite some distance to get here, but I'll just do a little bit of a drive around, show you around what it looks like. I'm in the section called Trianta. It's in a little city town called the Rhodos, right outside of Rhodes, like I said, and I'll show you what it's all about here. I'm in the center of it right now, so I'll show you all the stores and everything that are over here and that kind of thing, and maybe that you'll find it interesting, or maybe you won't. But either way, here we go. And if you're seeing everything very compressed in here, that's because I am in a Mini Cooper and I barely fit, but I fit because this is Europe and this is Greece and we don't have the cars here, so we try to fit. We fit in here. So let's do the side. You can see what I see. Try to drive this down to if I could get down to where the water is, give you a good idea, because almost everything here is close to the water. There's not a lot of spaces on this island that you're more than 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops from the water. It's an island. It's a big island, but it's not Long Island. So this is an interesting thing that you see happening very often. In front of the pharmacies, there's dedicated parking spots. You can't park in front of a pharmacy unless you're going into the pharmacy. It's dedicated to the pharmacy, and it's meant to be able to help people that really need to go in and out and get their stuff. It's actually a good thing. Parking situation is horrendous over here. I mean, right now it's midday, so you're definitely seeing spots open, but you come here in a couple hours where everything is booming. You can see this is all tourist kind of stuff over here. It is really congested, real tough to park, tough to navigate. The streets are small, but it is beautiful. You got a lot of palm trees, you got a lot of different type of tropical type of trees and stuff like that over here. In some aspects, you have a lot of things similar to what you see in the Caribbean. Some other things, like there's a lot of different elements that are pulled from all over. Right now I'm driving right by the side of the water. I'm trying to see if I can get you guys a nice water view. I can see it somehow. I don't know if it shows up in the camera. There is some water in here. Oh, there we go. It's just a remote beach. Not a remote beach, but the beach is just for this area. Looks like it's a lot of surf today. A lot of surf. You can see by how cloudy the water. of how much surf it is. Let me pull in here for a second so you can get a good view of what I'm looking at. So, you know, you got a beautiful view. Everything is gorgeous. Not too many people here. It's mostly locals that come here. There's a few hotels there. You have some people that are coming in here. Now, the water's super cloudy. Usually it's crystal clear, but apparently there was a lot of surf today, and it mixed everything up, the sand and everything, and made it cloudy. But you see deeper in, it's like pure blue. It's not like what we have in the States with all the greens and stuff like that. No, Mediterranean blue. You can't. It's probably the best water to swim in the world, at least for me. Maybe I have personal bias, but it's gorgeous. You see people are surfing. If you see people windsurfing, you know that there's a lot of surf. You can see that. You could see people windsurfing. If you see people windsurfing, you definitely know that there's a lot of waves here. There are actually surfing beaches here. I don't know how renowned they are or not. I know they have some tournaments every so often. But again, the biggest problem that you see here is the congestion. There's a lot of, right now it's midweek, Wednesday, and there's definitely open spots, but it gets really packed. People, like locals that work here during the week, they don't come here until a lot later. So it's a whole different feel that what you get back in the States. Even if you go to the lower southern states, the feel is all different. The atmosphere is very different. The salt levels in the water are very different as well. Actually, which I think is actually a good thing. This is probably the deadest you're gonna probably find it at any given time, which is a good thing because it gives me a chance to navigate around and drive around and that kind of thing, which I like to do. Major. You can get a Thai massage here. It could also be a thigh massage. They can't spell a lot of things here, so it's either a Thai or a thigh massage. Looks like a lot of things are closed. Some places closed for siesta during this time. You see a lot of cafes. This is all booming and bustling during the nighttime and afternoon going to evening. That was a really nice place called Cabo Tango. Very Mykonos type of feel. Yeah, I'll take a drive around so you can get a better look at it. I was there last night. Really, really nice place. Great atmosphere, great music, great crowd that it gets. I don't know if I'll be able to come back around, but if I can, I will. And we got a bus. A big bus down the block. How am I going to get past that? I'm not even going to attempt. I'm just going to go back the other way. I'm not even going to attempt. I'm not even taking that chance. We found it odd that they put pools in some of these places that are right next to the beach. I guess people like that. So this was the place I was talking about, with the white walls to my right, where the people walk in front of. Really, really nice feel. I'm gonna try to go back there again before I leave and get some inside footage of the place. Really, really nice place for the area. But you see, a lot of stuff is full, but there's a lot of vacancies as well. And the price levels, because I've been talking to brokers from the area, the price levels in comparison to the States and in comparison to the income levels, it's actually pretty good. The cap rates are not horrible. Yes, you're not going to get a lot of money per thing, but you're not spending a lot of money either per unit. And there's something to be said for that. Now, obviously, it's a completely different country. You gotta know how to navigate with the laws here, and you have to, if you're not a local, or if you don't go back and forth from the area, you gotta team up with a few people to help you manage any property you purchase. But there is opportunity here. I really believe that there's a strong opportunity to be able to make money here in real estate. And who knows what the future will bring for me as far as what I do here, but I think I'll probably put my money where my mouth is and eventually start doing some stuff down here. That was just a quick little drive by a couple places in the area. You see, there's not a lot of one families in the area. Everything is dominated here by multi-family dwellings. 6 families, 4 families, and a lot of people own their own units. So it's a very condo-like situations, homeowner association situations. So again, even for apartments and stuff like that, there are opportunities. There are sectors that have all one families, but they're not abundant areas. It's not commonplace. Somebody that has one family, even though it might be considered small by our standards in the States, is considered a villa here, basically, because the majority of people are living in apartments, and they've been trained and accustomed to doing that for years. So, like I said, I think that gave everybody an idea. If you guys like what I'm doing right now, comment. If you guys like what I'm doing, comment. I'll do some more of it. If you don't like, comment again. Tell me don't do this ever again. But either way, I'll be back doing normal videos within the next couple of weeks when I'm back, and hopefully everybody's having an awesome summer so far. Have a good one, people.